What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and this is the Pro Audio Release Roundup for January 2025. If it's your first time here, this is a series of videos that I do at the end of each month where I cover what I feel are significant releases in Pro Audio. If there's any that I missed, feel free to comment and let me know. So it's January 2025. Of course, we just hit NAMM, so we got a lot of new products here. I've narrowed this down to 10 of them, though, so I won't be covering everything that was released because obviously it was a lot, but these are 10 that I feel are significant to me. Again, if there's any that you feel are significant that I didn't mention in this video, feel free to comment and let me know. All right, so we'll get right into this. Most of these I saw at NAMM, but the first thing I saw at NAMM when I walked in is the Crane-born brick lane compressor. This is following the, I forgot the name of it, the Carnaby EQ. This is a 500 series compressor that has, I believe, 6 different compression modes, and you can step through them. And stepping through these compression modes is going to alter, I think, like the attack and release, the ratio, and all that. But really cool that I saw, and it has that linking feature that the Carnaby EQ has, and it looks like it's going to go really well with that Carnaby EQ. It's only $5.99, and I might look to get my hands on this one because this is one that really impressed me. And I've been doing this for so long; it does take a lot to impress me. But this is a really cool 500 series compressor that I saw. Now, last year we got the Carnaby EQ. Now we've got the Brick Lane EQ this year. I'm hoping maybe next year we get the successor to their first product, the Camden preamp, and see what they can make as a successor to that. Now that they've done mic pre, an EQ, and a compressor, maybe they'll go back to the preamp and update that. We'll see what happens. Next we got is the West Audio NG2 tube compressor. I kind of saw this and kept moving because the NG tube EQ last year kind of threw me off at $6,000. I just looked up the price before recording this video, and this compressor is $4,500, so a little bit less than the EQ, but still very expensive. But this is a rack mount tube compressor. It's got dual outputs. Pretty much everything that you would expect from West Audio. With the NG, of course, it is plug-in controllable like the rest of their line. Next, we have the Elysia Masterbus Xmax. I saw this at NAMM, and it's a bus compressor from Elysia. This is also, well, I say bus compressor. It's also a multi-band compressor, which kind of threw me off. Everything has been moving towards simplicity now. And this has a low threshold and a high threshold, so it is multi-band, but you've got compression, you've got a simple EQ on it as well. I believe it's high and low shelf maybe. But this is going to come in the rack mount version, 500 series, and cube. So interesting to me that they're releasing this across all 3 of their formats, because normally in the past, Elysia has released a 500 series product and then went rack with it, or maybe that was the other way around. They do the rack and then do the 500 series. But I haven't seen them do one at the same time that they've done with this one. So that's pretty interesting. But I definitely wanted to check out. I think the price on it is right under 2,000, I believe, and I don't know if that's the same for the rack and the 500 series as well. But I'm a fan of Elysia, but I don't know, a multi-band compressor and the hardware that in theory, it feels like it's too much fiddling around for me, but we'll see how that goes. Next, this is probably the best plug-in that I saw at NAMM. That's Quagliardi's Boom Blender. This is, so if you're not familiar with Quagliardi, they make 500 series preamp. They've got a FET compressor, and this Boom Blender plug-in takes that FET compression and also some THD for some saturation, and it's really a compressor saturator in one. Really cool. I was able to try it out across multiple tracks and worked well on all different sources, especially drums. They have a free version that they were giving away at NAMM. I haven't scanned it to get my free version yet, but I'm pretty sure that'll open up to other people sometime soon. This is supposed to be coming in spring of this year, so maybe 4 months-ish. We'll see if they can meet that deadline that they've said. But really cool plug-in, and definitely looking to get my hands on that because it was really impressive to me. Next, we've got the SSL 18. This is their rack mount USB audio interface. I want to see it more work with. It works with SSL 360. I want to see more of it working with that. It doesn't look like it has recallable preamps like a lot of other interfaces have now. I don't know. I failed to really see the wow factor outside of the SSL name on this. Maybe I need to do some more digging on it. But we now have a rack mount SSL 18, which isn't surprising based off how popular their desktop interfaces have been, which is the SSL 2 and the 2 Plus. What was more impressive to me is the SSL Alpha 8, which is a extender for the interface, 8 channels in and out. I do wish that it had D-sub on it, but this is great for people who are summing or just need to extend some extra channels. I feel like there's not enough interfaces out there to be used as an extender. For a long time, I feel like PreSonus had the main one out there, and then Audient came out with one last year. But I like to see the extender interfaces because they definitely help add I/O to your existing interface setup by ADAT. This SSL Alpha 8 can also just be used as an interface, which I like to see interfaces that don't have mic pre's, because not everyone needs mic pre's. If you're just a mixing engineer, you don't need mic pre's. So nice to see that available in this. I think the SSL 18 is $1,200 and the SSL Alpha 8 is $899. All right, sticking with interfaces here, we got the Audient ID48. This is a 24 in, 32 out interface, and I've been a fan of Audient, so I will say if I wasn't rocking with the Quantum HD8, this is probably the interface I would look to pick up. This does have D-sub on it, so great if you're connecting their, I forget the name of the product, but the extender that they came out with last year. Also, if you're summing, great to have that D-sub for easy connections there. Next, Heritage Audio Tape Simulator. I'll have some content on this one coming real soon, but Heritage Audio has been releasing a lot of plugins recently. We've got the SymphEQ, the Successor, the BritStrip, and now we have their Tape Simulator. I've been using this for about a week, and I'm a fan of it, so I'll have some content on that coming soon. I believe, like the rest of the Heritage Audio plugins, I think this is $99 as well. With 4 native plugins I think we have now in the lineup, I think we're getting close to Heritage Audio hopefully just offering a everything bundle where you can, a discount where you can get all of their plugins because they've all been really good. Next, we got the Roswell Pro Audio RM8. If you're not a drummer, you may not find this mic interesting, but this is a mic that's specifically made for room mics. So again, if you're not a drummer, may not be your thing, but to have a mic specifically designed for room mics, I think is cool. And then I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe like the rest of those like Mini K microphones, I couldn't really see it too up close because it was up high on a stand, but I believe it still has the body of like those Mini K microphones, which I believe you can, with this one, like with the Mini K's one, customize it to where you can get your own customized body color from from Roswell Pro Audio, which is a really cool touch. All right, lastly, we've got the Neve 88C compressor. This goes along with or follows the form factor of their desktop interface that they came out with a year or two ago. This is a 2-channel VCA compressor based off of the 88R console, the compressor from that. I don't know, when I think of Neve, I think of diode bridge compression, but these are VCA, and I forget the price on this one, but I don't know. So if you got the interface, this would pair along with it really, really well. But I don't know. It just didn't really excite me too much. I've really been in that form factor. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that desktop style form factor. I like to rack stuff. This would obviously be good if you're being portable, but just thinking about it, if I had the interface and the compressor, it's kind of a lot to move around, but let me know what y'all think about that. All right, those were 10 new products released in January for our Pro Audio release roundup for January 2025. Definitely comment and let me know what you think about these products. For these, if I have a link available for them, I will have a link in the description if y'all want to check them out, learn more about them, or pick them up. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if y'all want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do.